Close your eyes. Imagine the world map in 2050. Is the country you live in still there? Is your retirement plan safe? The truth is, the current global equilibrium is breaking. The fifth dimension's AI has analyzed the data and its forecast is terrifying. Today, we use the Geopolitical Fragmentation Index to identify the nations. The algorithm predicts will fundamentally collapse or disappear by 2050. When we talk about collapse, we aren't just talking about a failed economy. We mean a fundamental loss of territorial integrity, economic sovereignty, or physical existence. Traditional forecasts are often too optimistic, focusing on single data points. Our 5D algorithm connects three cataclysmic variables: climate, debt, and internal fracture. The convergence of these factors creates a risk singularity, and three major nations are currently sitting at the epicenter of this coming storm. First, climate migration. We've passed the point of slow warming. We are entering an era of mass exodus. The AI identifies two types of victims: the physically erased, like low-lying island nations, and the socially decimated. The latter faces total social breakdown when food scarcity and water wars force millions to move simultaneously, overwhelming borders and dissolving national infrastructure. The AI predicts that the stress on specific sub-Saharan African nations and parts of Southeast Asia will reach an unbearable threshold within the next 20 years. The second factor is the economic death spiral. The algorithm tracks national debt to GDP ratios alongside their aging dependency ratio. It asks who will pay the bills when no one is left to work. Several southern European nations are showing catastrophic convergence. Their massive national debt becomes completely unserviceable as their young, tax-paying population vanishes. The AI predicts that by the mid-2030s, the only option for these nations will be total financial annexation by larger economic blocs. To prevent a global domino effect, sovereignty lost. The final, most dangerous factor is the Geopolitical Fragmentation Index. The AI models internal divisions based on wealth inequality, ethnic tensions, and historical fault lines. It then cross-references this with external interference from neighboring powers. The AI identifies nations caught in a permanent state of proxy conflict. These aren't collapses through economics or nature, but through deliberate, external dissolution. By 2050, the AI predicts several nations in the Middle East and Central Asia will cease to exist as unified political entities. They will be dissolved into spheres of foreign influence, based on the convergence of all three factors. The 5D algorithm identified three nations or regions with the highest collapse probability by 2050. Nation Region A. This nation, suffering extreme sea level rise and massive external debt, has a 92% probability of total sovereignty loss by 2045. The AI predicts it will become a protectorate of its largest creditor. Nation Region B. This densely populated nation in the Fragile 5 debt category is expected to undergo a violent internal civil dissolution by 2038 due to resource conflicts sparked by climate change. Nation Region C. Located near three major nuclear powers. This nation's internal ethnic tensions will be purposefully inflamed by external actors, leading to a de facto dissolution into three smaller, unstable territories by 2050. The grand collapse is not a certainty, it's a warning. The goal of this data is not fear, but preparedness. If you live in or have assets linked to any of these high-risk zones, the fifth dimension perspective is vital. Diversify your assets and diversify your location. The greatest defense against a chaotic future is foresight. And foresight requires the cold, unbiased logic of the algorithm. Don't stay trapped in the noise of the third dimension. The future isn't about fear, it's about preparation. If you want to unlock these essential insights and see the world through a deeper, more analytical lens, then there's only one thing to do. Subscribe to the fifth dimension now, and hit the notification bell. Join the few who are ready to analyze the world beyond the headlines. We'll see you in the next dimension.